This first question is testing your vocabulary, that you know that hic haec hoc means this. Again, this is a vocabulary test that illi literally means those men, but they could also be translated as they, because it's the subject. So use a nominative translation. Eos, you have to figure out that it's plural, which eliminates him and her, and since it's accusative, it's an object, and so the correct way to translate an object would be them, a. They would only be used for a nominative. That's only a nominative translation. Huic, you have to recognize that that's in the dative case, and the correct way to translate a dative is with the preposition to, which would be see. Prima luce is an ablative of time, and literally it means at first light, and the closest meaning to at first light would be at dawn. On the fourth day would be another ablative of time, so I'm looking for an answer where both words are on the ablative, and that would be quarto die. This one's a little tricky because it's eam, and so you're thinking it's going to be her, but that's not one of the answer choices. And so you have to go back, and it goes illa espeltula, which is that is a long letter. Did you read it? Because in English we would not say did you read her, even though it's feminine. We'd use the neuter pronoun it in English. That would be the correct translation. Estate is another ablative of time, so I'm looking for a correct translation of an ablative of time. And that would be D in the summer. Sex menses, where sex and menses are in the accusative and it's a unit of time, so I'm looking for the correct translation of an accusative of time, and the correct way to translate an accusative of time is for, so it would be B, for 6 months. Multi illa templo in Gracia amat, and you'd have to know the correct vocab of illa in the plural would be that, and the plural would be those temples.